If you guys can't tell by my beautiful co-host's wonderful ensemble that she has going on, this is our New Year's Eve episode, and I am thrilled to be doing this because looking back on 2024, I feel like it was a really good fucking year.
It was a good year for you, Ace.
Oh, yeah.
Damn
I mean, I had
year.
two kids in
my
1
God.
year.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, like, come on, and beautiful and awesome, and you have a cabin.
Oh my God,
Not
just
in the
living the best
Hamptons,
life.
but like,
No.
who would want to be in the Hamptons? Bethenny
Not me.
Frankel.
Oh, yeah.
And you know the other one.
Oh, of course. Of course. Let's not talk about money, you know.
Let's not talk about money.
Guys, hopefully you enjoyed your 2024. You know, about midway through 2024, things were a little rough for you and I, but then it picked up, and then it's been so much better ever since.
Yeah.
So today we are going to bring you our top 10 favorite moments of 2024. And obviously, we're not like smart. We're not going to talk about things like that happened where people won Nobel Peace Prizes or anything like that. You know, like, it's reality TV, it's pop culture, it's stupid.
It's stupid, superficial shit because, look, that's who we are.
That's right.
And we've never pretended that we're anything other than what we are. And whether you like it or not, you have to at least acknowledge the fact that we've been honest.
Now, I do want to ask you before we get into these, do you have one that's like, this was your favorite moment of all of your favorite moments? Like, this is number one.
You know, I have to say that the kind of, you know, the metamorphosis of Bethenny Frankel throughout the year 2024 has been something really enjoyable for me. So, you know, including the breakup, you know, the fact that Paul woke up, you know what I mean? And just said, what the fuck am I doing here? This woman's crazy. You know, how she single-handedly insulted so many people, you know, oh, I go to TJ Maxx, but then, you know, claiming that some of the shit she was, you know, whatever, or giving the people at the cash register like her leftover shit. How she also single-handedly made everybody obsessed with chicken salad, and now we all hate chicken salad because of the way she eats it. How she made up words like davoon. It's not a word.
I haven't even heard davoon yet.
Davoon. She says something Picasso. Forget it, Picasso. Like, I'm sorry, you're not going to make it a thing. You know, like,
I will say this. I think in the future, I believe that like high school kids, maybe college, one of their like part of their course is going to be like examining Bethenny Frankel's rise and fall, because it's really something, you know.
It really is something. You know, she's gone from cocktail maven to business savant to mother of the year that she claims. Then she keeps changing her podcast to, now we're going to talk about divorce. No, now we're not talking about divorce. Now we're going to do a rewatch. No, we're not doing the rewatch. Now we're doing, like, girl, get a grip. You have $100 million. Okay. I know that you invented the word skinny. I know, because I have a cheater brand. Invented the word skinny. She created the skinny margarita. She coined she is just like, we are so lucky to live in a world at the same time that Bethenny exists. But, like, you know, people are avoiding the Hamptons because of her. She's just become a joke.
That's why I haven't been going to the Hamptons.
Right. That's why I stopped going. I sold my house, you know, right there on Georgia Beach. I mean, what for? Just the thought of bumping into her. And, you know, you know, what she did with Aurora Culpo. Like, it's like watching a train wreck. But the thing is that she's so proud to be a train wreck. She's like, choo choo, I'm coming, you know.
Well, here's the thing. Instead of coming in on a train, though, I would love for her to come in on that skinny girl VW Bug that she had to drive for a little bit. Like, that was a great time in Housewives moments, you know, like when she had to pull up in that fucking thing. Or watching her at the natural grocery store and she had to like hand out samples and no one was fucking interested.
Exactly. Listen, when I used to hand out samples, and I will do it again whenever I need to, everyone was interested. I had a long line and everybody was interested.
Did you have your tits out?
No, but you know what I got for
Oh.
Christmas? I got the Skims nipple bra.
Oh, perfect. So like when we're on here, you can show your nipples now.
Yeah, like I'm wearing them now, but you can't tell because they're kind of like,
Well, you're also in black.
right. Like I didn't want to be like vulgar.
Okay, yeah, no.
You know.
I think in 2025 you should do that. I'll probably come on nude.
Oh, well, I'm going to listen, we'll talk about our resolutions after this because
Okay.
I have some doozies.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Some doozies.
Now I have really put some thought into my list, and I think my number one favorite is gonna sound very fucked up, of course, but you know, it's not about finding out that Kate Middleton actually had cancer, but it was about the lead up to it and the bad photoshops and the conspiracy theories and, oh, William's fucking this person, and oh, an ambulance came on Christmas because and Kate's dead and all this stuff. That was a time where I really felt like America came together.
Yeah. Yeah. And
We all
America's
just wanted
coming
to.
together a lot on conspiracy theories.
Yes.
There are so many conspiracy theories, but you know what? I think they're not theories. I think the government is
Are you
hiding
talking
a
about the
bunch of shit.
drones?
Well, you mean the drones that Bethenny talked about too? No, I'm not talking about the drones.
The Dior bags?
No, I'm talking about the murder of the United Health guy. They're saying that they pinned it on this guy, that it's not the same guy, that the guy was so careful to have a silencer and knew exactly his schedule, but then he would go to a McDonald's and they recognize him from uneven eyebrows. Listen, if you ever watch Broad Cities, eyebrows aren't twins. They're sisters.
Right, yeah.
No one has matching eyebrows.
Honestly, I feel like some people's are distant cousins.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Except for our friend of the pod, Christian Grey.
Oh, no, those are twins.
Those are Siamese, like just the most twins I've ever seen. They're perfect. They're beautiful. He's a beautiful man. You're frozen. I'm going to say everything I want. I'm going to have the rest of this shot of tequila.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Did you see me that whole time?
And I had a shot of tequila.
Technical difficulties. But do you remember Brittany and Abby? They were on TLC. They had one body, two heads.
Yes.
That's how good Christian's Gray's eyebrows are. It's Brittany and Abby.
Yeah. And he lives here, so I'm going to find out who the eyebrow person is because I'm going to go. We're going to become best friends. I hope you're okay with that. We're going to hang out. That's
fine. Together. Totally fine.
I need a gay here,
Okay. Yeah.
He's so perfect.
How far do you actually live from each other?
10 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get your shit together.
Yeah, we're really going to bond.
Okay. So again, I love a conspiracy theory because I believe it. And then the second someone tells me one thing that they say is fact, I'm like,
oh my God, you're right.
Yep. I flip-flop all the time. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, oh my God, they caught the killer. And then people are like, the eyebrows are different. And I'm like, oh my God, it's not Luigi. But I will say,
I don't think it was Luigi.
Luigi is damn good looking.
He's so good looking. And you know what's going to happen? He's never going to be able to get a fair trial. Because think about it. How are you going to find a juror that has never had a problem with health insurance? Where something didn't get covered with whatever. It's impossible. Everyone is pissed off at big pharma and the healthcare system.
So do we think he's going to get off?
I do.
Oh, hell yeah. And then I want him to write a book. And then I want him to do his OnlyFans. His
wife is involved. I think that the wife of the guy is involved because she was like, oh, we all miss him so. She didn't seem very sad about the whole thing. And then she started immediately talking about people that have made threats on his life. I don't know. So that was one of mine because you know what? That's the gift that keeps on giving. The conspiracy theory is so good. It has so many layers that we're going to take that into 2025, And I love like something like that that's just going to stay with us where maybe next year we can say, hey, you know what? I'm still loving the murder of the United Health CEO. Yeah.
Well, I feel like I love just any time where I feel like America comes together and there's a sense of camaraderie. We were all so excited to find out who the killer was. And then we found the killer and we were all like, release him, and then I love when I can jump on a bandwagon.
Yeah, me too. Because you know what? We're so divided most of the time. right?
Yes.
And this is just, there's very few things that unite us, and this is one of those things, and I'm
Right.
here for it.
Now, do you feel as though there is a target on your back because you are host of a reality court? Do you feel like there are people out there with
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and guess what? I
Hmm.
don't give a fuck.
Oh, you're just gonna be
It's
fine if you get killed.
I don't know. First of all, catch me if you can, asshole. Let's
Oh,
start
okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
They're not gonna catch me, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want to say it, and put a target on my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Well, what if
care.
they come to kill you? What if Luigi shows up?
I am packing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a
Here's the thing.
concealed weapon. Like,
I
I
think if
have a gun.
Can I tell you one of my worst fears in the whole world?
What?
I am terrified that if ever I get murdered, it would happen in the shower. And I would just be all
Oh,
my crime
yeah.
scene photos would be me naked. And I'm sure
Oh,
my
God, me
wiener would
too, me too.
shrivel up so small.
Of course, because of
I don't-
shrinkage. But I'll tell them. Like,
Thank
the
you.
water was cold and
Yes.
whatever. And
He was sitting there a
Caitlin told
long
me
time.
he was hung like a horse,
Yes.
and that,
Grower,
it
not a
took a long
shower.
time. Yeah.
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 And
Yeah.
and
Don't
I
worry.
think too, like it's just I would hope that my murderer, I would be able to say like, hey, can you just give me a minute to get dressed before you commit this crime?
Right. And maybe like work in a little half chub.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're skinnier now.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna look better.
Now,
It's gonna
so
look better.
look bigger. So just don't gain weight in case you get killed in the shower.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Now my next one is really a celebration of sorts, and that is the birth of the Valley. I mean, standing ovation for the Valley. It really is just. I thought I was gonna hate it. I didn't think I was on board.
I thought I was gonna hate it too, because I generally don't love shows where there are too many people that are so much younger than me that I can't relate. But
Mhm.
now I found that the younger shows keep me like and with it. And you
do know that almost everyone on the Valley is basically like 50 years old.
No.
Close enough.
40 something.
Okay. Well, they come across like they're 25.
I watch Summer House too.
Okay.
And Summer House also keeps me hip and happening, despite what you might say.
I think that I think in 2025, you're going to be hip and happening.
I think I am too.
I hope when I say hip, I don't mean like a hip replacement. Yeah. Fingers crossed on that one.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What's your next favorite moment of 2024?
I like that Hurrdat thing.
Oh yeah.
Because
gotta put the Hurrdat on it.
Yeah. Because I know you've never watched porn, never had a drink, and never.
I'm a porn connoisseur. I love. porn.
Okay. Like, is it RedTube or Pornhub or?
Actually, you know where you get the best stuff now? Reddit. Because I will say this about, or not Reddit, Twitter.
Reddit.
Twitter has the best porn because you can quickly go through it if you find a page. And what I like about it is it's usually like homemade amateur, which is how I like my porn. I don't want to see production. I don't want to see the lights. And then I start critiquing the cinematography of it all.
Yeah,
I just want like you recording on your iPhone going to fucking town on somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
and it doesn't matter if shit is flapping and there's cellulite and like
cellulite.
Ass hair, you know what I mean? Like a big incision from a C-section. Like it's
okay, like usually mine's not that homemade. It's usually not that homemade. The people are still very hot and beautiful. It's just more about the cinematography of it. Yeah, there's not usually a lot of like hairy assholes on there, but yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I don't even know how we got here from talking about the Valley. Oh, you were gonna say because
I like the Hurrdat thing.
Yes.
As much as I hated demure and mindful, because what the fuck? I never want to hear those words again. People trying to make demure and mindful happen. Like, I'm talking about insurance agents and real estate agents and like people like trying to work it into a conversation. It's not a thing. It was a thing for that second they said it, and that's it. But Hurrdat, it's the kind of thing.
Have you started giving your boyfriend the Hurrdat?
He always got Hurrdat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you always spit on that thing.
Yeah, of course. Because you know what? Here's the goal for me when having sex. Make it quick.
Oh.
Let's go in and out. You know
Okay.
those men that think like, let me do this or let me take that to make it last longer. Oh, I want to go all night. No, no, no. The problem is somewhere between like 10 minutes and all night. I'm like closer to the 10-minute. Like, let's
Okay.
get it done. Don't wait for me to, come to fruition. Just
Yeah.
do your thing. Do your thing.
Oh, even if you
So
don't come?
I do. I'll take care of it. I always do, but I'll
Okay.
take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like we can take care of it after you're done because
Oh.
I rather, there's
See,
other
this
ways.
is so funny. I do it opposite.
Yeah, because you're selfish.
No. I'm not selfish. I will eat my wife out first, and then once she comes,
Oh my
then
God,
I can
Caitlin, I'm
fuck her
so
because,
sorry.
well, I know, but also it's just the truth. And then what I do is then I fuck her, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be all night long. This is gonna be the best sex of your life. And it's like
And she doesn't
three
really want it.
thrust in. And I'm like, oh God.
Okay, well that's why. That's why she's okay with that. Because I'll
Yeah.
tell you one thing.
Hmm.
After a woman comes from cunnilingus, they don't
Do you
really
not
want to have.
like to cunnilingus?
I do.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm saying you don't really want to be pumping there for like half an hour. Nobody
Oh
wants that.
no. It's I'm
Exactly.
about 3 pumps in and it's done.
Right. So yeah, with a premature ejaculator like yourself, I would be okay
Yes.
with it. Yeah.
I like to think it keeps me young.
It does keep you young. Like, yeah, that's things that happens to 18-year-olds. So
Oh. Yes.
2024,
Yes.
finest moments.
Okay, good. I like that. Now I don't know if you're gonna remember this one, but do you remember when they did that Willy Wonka's chocolate factory experience in Glasgow? And all these people bought these tickets and they sold this thing like it was gonna
And it
be
was this
next
piece of
level.
shit.
And it was
And
the shittiest thing, like
it was like little cutouts.
and it had the munchkin. No, they're not munchkins. What are they? The
No, that's from
what are
Wizard
they
of Oz.
called on Willy
I think
Wonka?
they are munchkins.
No, Munchkins is Wizard of Oz.
Then it's the Lilliputians. No, that's from Wizard of Oz too.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but and I remember like there was a picture of one of them and she looks like she just hates her fucking life. And
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was to me a good moment because I love, I really loved when Fire Festival happened.
The Fire Fest was the grilled
That
cheese
was a good one.
sandwiches, like no
Yes.
bathrooms.
Yes.
Fuck you people, you're such
And
idiots.
I think I love it because I would never go to anything like that. And so I love to see other people have their dreams crushed.
Right, exactly. They thought it was Coachella, and it was Coachella after the accident, like after the bomb. Horrible.
Yeah, so that was a good one for me. Okay, what's your next?
So let's see, what's my next one? I loved Name 'em. Name 'em will be something that will name 'em.
Name 'em.
Name 'em. Name 'em. Am I doing it right?
Name 'em.
Name. Okay.
No, that's okay. Maybe
Okay,
just
help me. One more time.
Name 'em.
Name 'em.
Close enough. It's good. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's forever going to be part of my lexicon. I use it all the time. And it's a gift from Sutton. And, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I think it's one of those things that will forever be a part of the Real Housewives dictionary,
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I like to use it too, but usually in the wrong way. That's always
so when to use it.
Like if someone says like, "Oh, I'm sad my grandma died," I'll go name 'em. Like
really?
It's like I like it more like that, where it's just it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, there was a time that I used to send people after, like, I would send them a message. I would send like random emojis, like a shrimp or I don't know, like the theater face. Like it didn't make sense.
Yeah,
and I like doing that, but it was lost on them because people don't have our humor.
It's a lost art.
I use name 'em in a deposition.
Oh,
yeah,
name 'em.
Yeah, and I'm dying to see the transcript to see if that worked, but they didn't get it because lawyers are boring people.
Yeah,
lawyers are very boring.
What was the deposition for?
Oh, it was a deposition for a some homeowners associate, some homeowner thing, like something shit, not a murder trial or anything.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, next one for me, the the reveal of Reality Von Tease. I mean, that was honestly, it was like that filled me up. And that was on, I had to look it up because I was like, when did that happen? January 2nd. So it was like we started 2024 with a bang.
And it was while we still liked Heather.
Yes. Oh,
you know, we were rooting for Heather. It's like, this is why we love Heather. This is what Heather is all about.
Yep.
You know, Heather got you. And now we don't like Heather. Heather is the cringe.
The rise and fall. That's what happens in Bravo, man. It's like we love somebody and we hate somebody. Is there any housewife that you will never hate no matter what they do? Not because you know them. Don't be like, oh, I'm friends with her.
Oh God, no.
Okay.
I don't know because there's people that haven't been there long enough for me to do that. But like, I don't think I could hate Bouvet. What's her name?
Garcelle.
Garcelle.
Okay.
Because I find her. I know that she sometimes doesn't, but like she's smart and she's whatever. I don't think you can hate her. Carol Radswell. I love her. Will always love her.
Yeah.
I like Shannon. I know you weren't a big fan of Shannon's. You like Shannon now, but I always liked Shannon.
I loved Shannon, hated Shannon, and now I'm back to loving Shannon. We'll see what next season brings us.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I feel like for me, one of those I'll never hate is Kyle Richards. It's never going to happen. Doesn't matter what she does. Yeah.
I don't hate her. But the other day, you know what? You're a little bit of a hypocrite. You're a lot of a hypocrite. Because the other day you were saying that you hoped the Mauricio, what's her name? Dorit thing was real.
Yeah, because think of how good, like that would put Kyle in a position where she's definitely going to be back next season. She has it's job security. She gets to be the victim, which every housewife wants to be in the victim standpoint. You don't want to be the villain. You don't want to be the person.
But it's going to hurt her so much.
I think she hates Dorit enough that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Dorit, you know, like this is the thing that you don't recognize as a man, but despite how beautiful
can I just say really quick, nobody has ever said you don't understand this as a man to me. So thank you. I appreciate that. Like I'm not usually
the fact that I think you're a man.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Like in my eyes, I identify you as a man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. You probably don't get that a lot.
No, never.
Kyle, she's beautiful. She's successful. He's successful. She's a great life, great daughters, whatever. Kyle is very uncomfortable in her own skin. You just have to look at the body language. When Dorit walks into a room, she looks at herself, makes sure that she's fine. She looks at her. It's not jealousy like in a malicious way. I think she compares herself.
She's insecure.
Yeah, she's insecure. And by the way, we're all insecure, please. But I think she compares herself to Dorit. Dorit is younger. It's more effortless. Dorit has just this thing. It's very comfortable in her own skin, very comfortable in her body. And so if it was Dorit, she'd start thinking about like, oh, what is it like? Does he think that she's, you know what I mean? Women are weird. We wonder like, oh, how do I look when I'm like laying back like this? And maybe not everybody lays back. My boyfriend says I have Velcro on my back, but but whatever. I'm just saying that I think it would be particularly painful to her if it was Dorit as opposed to whoever from Dancing with the Stars.
Is there a housewife that you will never like? Like they come out and they're like, we found the cure for cancer from this housewife, but it doesn't matter. And you can't say Bethenny.
No, I mean, Marisol.
That's an easy one.
That's easy. And notice I don't say Alexia because Alexia and I have moments where we're okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we are in front of each other, we will just start talking like if no time has passed, you know?
Yeah.
Really the problem there, the cancer, if you will, is Marisol.
Okay. Well.
And she's malignant and is metastasizing all over Real Housewives of Miami.
Stage 4. Yeah. Here we go.
Stage 4. Wow. Stage 4. Yeah. Yikes. Radiate the shit out of that bitch.
Okay. On that note, what is your next favorite moment of 2024?
My next favorite moment, P. Diddy. I like When the Mighty Fall.
Yes.
I like When the Mighty Fall. And I also love something that has staying power. We're going to be talking into 2025. There's a lot of shit out there that we don't know for sure. There's a lot of people right now shaking in their boots. You know, they are just so scared. And I know I'm not one of them, so I'm just waiting. I'm excited about that. And I want him to get his.
Yeah. You were never at any of the freak offs? You weren't invited?
No. I've never been a freak off kind of person. Honestly.
Have you had a threesome?
No. I've lived a very, really, my life has been very, I've always done the right things. But that stops now. Wait, 2025. Oh, no, that's
She's
it.
a bad girl.
Done. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be a bad girl, at 60.
Oh, shit. Watch out, world.
And why not?
Right.
There's the challenge. If you can be a bad girl at 60 and pull that shit off, that's what I'm going to be.
If you're going to have a threesome, are you inviting another girl or another guy in?
Another girl.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to have I don't want two guys.
Okay.
The only reason I want the other girl so I can get a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think my problem is if I invite two girls, if I invite another girl in, the problem is I've disappointed now two people.
Right, exactly. And you blow your load in the first one. I mean, seeing them in the same room together, that's it.
Right, exactly. And it's as soon as I, as soon as I shoot my load, it's done. It's game over.
Yeah.
I don't have the stamina to keep going.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
on a show.
There was an interesting group of people here at my house during Christmas. It was a full house. And my daughter's husband has they call him the Kunkel because he is a cousin that's an uncle. His grandfather married a younger woman and had him. So he's either the same age or younger. Okay. And he inherited all the sibling money. Okay.
Oh, shit.
And it's substantial. And he's single and he's eccentric. Let's call him that.
Okay.
And we were playing this new game where you make up words. Okay. And you're supposed to make up a word with the little tiles you have and defend that word. And I came up with chogle. And chogle.
Can I guess?
Yeah, please.
Is it choking on a chode kind of situation?
It is when you gargle with your own semen or someone else gargles with your semen. Okay.
Is that something people are doing?
It's a fake word. I had to sell it as
I know, but I'm just saying, you came with that. TikTok. Have you gargled semen?
No, but this guy everybody gave me a yes, except him, because he said he didn't believe that the volume was there to gargle.
Oh, to gargle?
I mean, you need a thimble full of Listerine to gargle, And then he proceeded to tell me about something called the oogie cookie.
Oh, is this when all the guys come on one cookie?
You know about it?
I've heard about this. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
They all jerk off and then they shoot their load. Last guy to shoot his load has to eat it. I would love that game because I know I'm going to be first. I'm not stressed.
And you can just sit there and watch people eat the oogie cookie. So disgusting. For sure. But anyway, my Christmas was, very night before Christmas by the fire and very wholesome.
Very. Yeah. I like that though. That's a good way to be.
Yeah. I forgot.
My next moment is Risa T says, "Who the fuck did I marry?" It was 900 parts on TikTok. And, by the end of it, I don't even remember what he did or what even happened. But I just remember, again, I love when America comes together. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was invested. We know that he promised her a new car and we were all so committed. And I almost would say I almost felt that same way about the girl who found the rug in her backyard, but I hated her.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't,
you weren't going to bond with her. Yeah.
No, but Risa T's I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It was one of those things what do you mean? Who the fuck did you marry? Fuck you, dude. Yeah,
it just kept going and going and going.
Yeah.
And she had no sense of urgency of getting the story out there.
Right.
She knew she had a captive audience, and she's like, let me take my fucking time to get this story out. And it was great. It was a great time. We all felt connected again.
Yeah, that's like chicken fry, she's milking that shit, which is why she's not on my list.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's milking it too much.
Okay.
I love the Love is Blind, I'm a Megan Fox doppelganger.
That's a great one. That's a great
one because you know what? I would go the other way. You know what I mean? She really overshot with that. And it's like, listen, it's just like when women over filter their pictures and you can actually see the look of disappointment in people's faces when
Patty Stanger.
Patty Stanger, Marisol. I hate to beat a dead horse, Marisol Patton. There's a lot of them. And oh man, it was just, I felt for her but at the same time, I was proud of her for having that kind of self-esteem where they told her Megan Fox, one of the hottest women on the planet, and she looks in the mirror, she goes, I see it.
You know what I love? I love that after, like, all of America's basically laughing at her.
What did she say after?
Well, I like that she's like, yeah, I said it and I'm cool with it. Like, imagine, like, because I could never. I would immediately be backtracking. I would be crying my eyes out all the time. I'd be a victim, of course, and I could never.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I look like Monica Lewinsky when she's retaining water. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, no, I'm saying I look like Hillary Clinton. Like I'm going that far. I'm like, I look just like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
And then when they see me, they're like, okay, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. That's the thing. I would rather than be relieved. Like I tell them I'm Shrek.
Yeah.
And then you see something that's Shrek-ish, but not real Shrek. But Megan Fox, come on.
Yeah, that was a tough sell. That was a really tough sell. But it was a good, again, America came together. We all agreed she did not look like Megan Fox. There was no one who was like, oh, I kind of see it. Like we were all like, no,
I know.
Not
it's
even close.
Woman, are you crazy? I know.
And speaking of really hot people, our producer Pat is here, and I would like for him to come out. He's so hot. Oh,
so hot.
Wait till you guys see him.
Yeah, he's sexy.
I am hot.
So hot. Bald.
I'm so hot. So hot.
Pat, what were some of your favorite moments in 2024?
Okay, so I had, first of all, I don't really watch a ton of reality TV.
Oh God!
Oh, fuck off!
Please go read books. Are you reading books?
Oh, I hate.
No, he probably watches sports.
No, I watch Husker football. That's all and we watch football on Saturdays and Sundays, but that's about it.
His wife humors him and watches football with him because
you know what we do? Honestly, we will watch anything, sporting events, and if we can pick out the guy with the biggest dick, we actually point that out to each other. Like, look at his hog. You can see it banging around.
And then is that that's part of your foreplay.
Okay, wait, Pat. I feel like you were literally reading my mind because how tall are you?
5'7", a little under 5'7".
Okay. Do you have a big penis?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
but we're talking about ratio.
What's a ratio?
Well, no, I'm just thinking, like, I think a lot of times, like, shorter, smaller guys pull out a hog.
Yeah.
And then it's like you see people like The Rock and they pull out just a pebble.
Yeah, no.
Are you average? Would you say average?
I'd say I'm average. I'm not a 9-inch nail, but I'm average.
Are you a shower or grower?
I am a grower for sure.
I think every guy's basically a grower.
Yeah, I'm for sure.
Other than porn stars. Okay. Sorry to interrupt that,
but no, yeah. I'm not a reader. I got a 16 on my ACT. I'm a dipshit. I don't have the focus to read. I don't like it. And I'm one of those parents. I didn't read to my kids because I couldn't do it. So they're not readers now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You couldn't even like make it through like Pout Fish or any of that.
I did if the books where the pages were like thick cardboard, it was like 7 of them, and it was like fur and stuff on them for animals, I would read those all day long.
Okay.
Right.
But like,
and would you do the voices and shit?
Oh yeah, we do all that. But like when my kids had to read Harry Potter, like, dude, I'm out.
Oh no. Well, and also it's like you're gonna get bullied.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. Don't read Harry
We all
Potter.
make fun of the kids sitting in the middle of the corner of the lunchroom reading a book.
Yeah.
You know?
No. You don't want to be that kid.
So no, I don't watch. We do watch a lot of Bravo, my wife and I, but I don't have like favorite moments from reality TV. I have like just my favorite moments for me this year.
Okay.
Your anniversary.
Actually, that was one of them because you played a big part.
You're such a kiss ass.
You played a big part in that, and it was a huge surprise. My anniversary, my 6-year anniversary, well, my anniversary and my birthday are the same day. We got married on my birthday. So this year I had a whole bunch of like Anna, and I had other housewives and Below Deck people do like a video and wishing Beth happy anniversary. And so that like blew her away. She loved it because she doesn't.
And everybody was really nice except to me.
No, they were really nice except to you. No, they loved you. People gasped.
No, but I'm saying like, huh?
She wasn't nice.
So it was, we played it during a live event here in Omaha, and it was a sold out thing. And we just played it. And people, when Anna came on, they literally, a couple of women go like gasp.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
You misread that. They've gasped because they saw how tight her face was now.
Right.
That could be.
Well, it's not so tight now because my submandibular salivary glands are bloated.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so your anniversary / birthday, and you did tell me you had sex twice that day.
I get to hit it twice.
Twice in the morning and at night?
It's my birthday and anniversary. Morning and night, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Good. I like
she wasn't
that.
even drinking.
Are you like a quick premature ejaculator like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Ace was telling that story, I'm like, yeah, you have all these grand dreams, and Beth has said this to me many times before too. Like, you guys don't want an all night deal. You want,
my God, hell no.
Maximum 6 minutes if there's overtime.
It can last too long. It's like, dude, why don't you start off and I'll be the receptacle into which you.
That word has been used multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to do that. I'll lay there with the Velcro on my back and just put it in there, and then I can roll over.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're fine with that.
So beautiful.
I mean, that's fine.
It's beautiful. Doesn't it bring a tear to your eye?
It's romantic.
That is true love.
So that was one of my things this year. The other one, and I'm not kissing ass because you've already called me a kiss ass
here we
twice
go.
today through text messages, is that you guys had a really good podcast before, but it's 10x better now that you decided to stick around and continue on with Reality Court.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
So that is, and then the other one is, this is like a personal one for me. My daughter got in a car accident this year, and she was okay, but totaled her vehicle, but was able on her own, no cosigner, anything, to put $2,000 down and buy a brand new car, and she's 19.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's one of those are my highlights from 2024.
All right.
Oh,
any resolutions? You have a resolution, a quick one? You don't have all day?
Yeah, I've got to get in shape. I mean, it's a bullshit one, like everybody says that, but yeah, I've got to do something.
Do you want to be like a little strong guy?
No,
like a little Stretch Armstrong guy.
Just not fat. Like, and because I have a hairy back, and I think it's absolutely. I look like a hairy egg when I take my shirt off, and I don't want that to happen. Beth doesn't deserve that.
Why is it that men who don't have hair on their head it falls to their back
all the time?
It's wrong. It's wrong.
It's very. I mean, what did you do in a past life? Were you Hitler? Right. Like, that sucks.
Yeah. It's rough.
Maybe he was.
Yeah.
I could see that, you little militant.
More like Napoleon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitler was small too.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Pat. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat, for coming on and sharing with us. Wow. That was sweet. Anna, do you have a personal favorite moment?
For me?
Yeah.
I really think it was Christmas, and I'll tell you why. It was a lot of work, but everyone came. Beva, Lola, John Liam, my mother. So she was able to be with her 2 great grandchildren. And she's 92 years old. And my ex-husband and his wife came. My brother came. It was just like a full house. And Ken's kids came, and it was just happy. And it was just, I don't know. It was just, it was one of those things. That's the kind of shit you take with you, I really think it was my favorite moment.
2 questions. One, is it at all weird with your ex?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like,
we have such a great relationship, and I love her too.
That's good.
I get along great with her.
If they invited you to a threesome, would you do it? Oh, okay. No, that's too much. Second question, John Liam, is that just one name? Like, his name
is John Liam Stapleton, but for whatever reason, everybody calls him John Liam. His family calls him Liam, but he's John Liam from the day I met him.
Okay. I didn't know, like, legally, does he always write John Liam? I mean, it's kind of a lot.
He does.
Oh,
I think, I don't know. His sister's like a big producer too, and I think he uses his whole name just to. I think there's people like Katie Stapleton, his cousin, is the producer of The Bachelor. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like they're a big production family, so I think he just wants to differentiate himself. Like if you say John Stapleton is not the same as John Liam, you know?
Well, that's like if you just say Pat, people are like, oh, reality court producer. I know
Right,
him.
exactly. Well, Pat is like Madonna, you know, like
Yes.
Cher. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, I mean,
but if you
wow.
say John Liam in the production world, they'll know who he is.
Okay, I like that. That's good. I'm happy for him.
Are you watching Beast Games?
Not yet, but let me tell you something. We have a listener who son, like, you know, I think our demographics usually like 40 up, you know,
Right.
But we have some like 13-year-old boy out there who doesn't listen to us, but appreciates that you have a son-in-law who produces on Mr. Beast.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, he was very excited to hear that. And so
he hasn't told me who won, but I'm going to get it out of him.
Oh, and then you'll come on here and leak it?
Yeah, and I'm going to say it. Why not? Tell that.
I wouldn't tell you either.
You don't think he would tell me?
I wouldn't tell you. No, I wouldn't trust you one bit.
The other day, he had a couple of glasses of wine, and I go, would you tell me? You would never tell me, would you? He goes, I'll tell you. I don't give a fuck. That's what he said. But he would never really tell me.
Damn it.
Because Beva wouldn't tell me. They always did competition shows. They don't say shit.
No.
They suck.
Bastards. Yeah. Another favorite moment for me was Real Housewives of New Jersey. There wasn't a whole lot of great moments this season, but when Dolores gets on her phone and she's like, oh, it's a text from Gabby or whatever she says. And then she pretends to be reading a different text, has nothing to do with it. And then she looks up, she turns to Jack. She's like, oh, so I'm a slob. And I screamed. I thought that was one of the best moments of the entire year.
How does Jackie, like, poor Jackie, she always looks like a deer caught in the headlights.
Oh,
always,
yeah.
You know, and she just doesn't know. She gets away with it, too. Like, good for her. But even when they said, no, I didn't do that, or I didn't call the girl, like, at that dinner, and she was like, okay, fine, I did it. It's like, I don't know. I just think, by the way, can we talk about Dolores for a minute? What a glow up that woman has had.
Oh, my God.
She's a goddess. She's a fucking goddess.
I don't even think I would get my pants started to unzip before I came.
Because she oozes sex appeal. You can be pretty and not, like, I don't ooze sex appeal. I don't. It doesn't matter. You don't have to tell me I do. I don't. It's just not my thing.
Okay.
But
I wasn't going to say it.
I just can envision them having sex and shit, her and Polly. You know what I mean? Like that's my highlight reel. I find her so stunning and so hot.
She's so gorgeous.
She's so gorgeous. I love that woman.
She is a hot
really
one.
Do.
Okay, what's your next one?
My next one is John Jansen's fall from grace and taking Jesus jugs with him.
Hell yeah.
It was like one season. Goodbye. There's nothing else you can say. Go fuck yourself. Go and live your pathetic little blended family, whatever, Brady Bunch. No one gives a fuck.
Not a fuck.
And I love that no one gives a fuck.
I love that every time their joint confessional came on the show, everyone was like, I hate them.
Yeah.
But
now it's like, no one cares. Like if we wanted to get them on the show, we could get them tomorrow because no one cares. Nobody we wouldn't do that to ourselves.
No. Well, I also think maybe don't listen to this episode, but I feel like I love too that Alexis keeps coming out and like defending herself, and it's like we've all moved on. No one cares.
I mean, and everything she writes and like how they listen. Bring the violins in stereo. That production changes shit. This is a story of my life. You know what I mean? To the point where I spoke to production after they didn't get a release from me, and they were begging me. Oh my God, they kissed so much ass. I have all those text messages. And I said, you guys did me dirty at the reunion season 2. You did me dirt. He goes, no, I know we did. We really did. And whatever. And I said, why should I trust you now? And it's like, no, I promise and I swear and just sign the release. And Beva needs to sign the release too because they put some other thing, and it's like, how can I trust you? And I'm talking Ace, that Matt Anderson guy from the Pop Boys called me every day, every day, every day. Please, and you know how much we love you and we think you're great and we think we would want you back. And it's like, fuck that. I would never go back. But like, they did it again. They fooled me twice. Do you know what that means?
That's when you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at myself. There's nothing worse in life than being mad at yourself because everywhere you go, there you are. It's like
I relate to you because like I feel like on this podcast, production always tries to make me look like I'm saying mean stuff or like I give you a hard time about being old, but it's all taken out of context.
It's all taken out of context. You never say that. You always tell me I'm so young and beautiful and so.
And I say you have so much sex appeal.
All right, what's your next one?
I'm gonna go with the Real Housewives of Miami gondola tour from hell because that was the moment when I knew the rest of the world was gonna come and say Kiki should be full-time. Because that's honestly like my mission in life. God put me on this planet to make sure Kiki gets full-time. And that was the moment where I was like, that's great. That was fucking beautiful.
That was great. But the people scared of the dolls and the throwing of the chicken. It's just women. It's not even women behaving badly. It's women with tone deaf all around. Like,
yes.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I love that.
It's fun. It's fun.
And I love like people are screaming, people are crying, people are throwing up. Like it was just all over the place. And I was like, this feels like home.
Yeah. And then we wonder why people think the way they think of Latinas. You know, it's like, we're not all like that.
No,
for the most part.
Not at all.
All right.
Okay. Go with your next one. Because I do have a problem with one that you're going to be saying soon, but not this one.
Okay. Well, you know, I threw one in there because I found it after. So I don't know which one is you think that I'm going to say.
Okay.
Okay. I love that murderers can be hot. Courtesy of Kyle and Lyle Menendez.
Yes.
Is it Kyle and Lyle?
No, it's not Kyle and Eric. But you know what? I like Kyle and Lyle better. Yes, Kyle and Lyle Menendez. Call them that
from now on.
Yes, Kyle and Lyle Menendez.
That could be on our merch.
Yes, Kyle and Lyle.
Kyle and Lyle, like they can be hot and that people be rooting for them. Like you can, in cold blood, murder your parents, reload the weapon, shoot your mom's hand off, and
go outside and come back inside.
Come back, and people are rooting for you. I want to free Lyle and Kyle.
Lyle and Kyle and Lyle and Kyle. That's where it's at.
So I needed to throw that in there because I had forgotten about them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I loved the Kyle and Lyle Menendez show that they did.
I did the movie and then the documentary. I liked it all. I was very disappointed that the Menendezes, because I kept telling my boyfriend, but they're not Cuban, you know, like Menendez. There's other Menendez. They're probably Colombian or they're probably Puerto Rican or whatever. And like, dude, the guy was Cuban.
Oh.
The dad, the pervy dad.
Oh.
Was Cuban, the incestuous pervy dad.
Well, not all Cubans are incestuous.
Or pervy. No, they're all pervy, but they're not all incestuous.
Okay, my next one is Justin Timberlake getting arrested and saying, "Oh, this is gonna ruin the tour." What tour? The world tour. That was a great moment. Like I hate Justin Timberlake for some reason. I don't know what it is. There's just something about him. Like, you're a piece of shit. And so that was a good moment where we could all laugh at him.
Happened with them. You know, like I like Jessica Biel, but like she lost her hotness. Like he robbed her of it. I don't know what happened. Like I think there's people that just make you, I don't know. She got like more brunette and she's not like, she used to be so hot. She had an ass you could bounce quarter off, you know, and she still looks okay, but like they're not a couple that I think like, you know, when Tom Brady was with Giselle, it's like they had to get divorced. They were too hot.
Right.
It was
Can't have that.
spontaneous combustion. You know what I mean? Like it was
Yes.
just like they'd be in a room and a fire would happen, you know? Like
Mhm.
that's not safe.
Yeah.
But these two were kind of cute and like I find them both lame now. And
Yeah.
he's so lame. And I just look at him and I think Mickey Mouse Club sneaking alcohol.
I feel like it when, you know, we were all rallying around Britney and we were just like, you know, he treated her like shit.
Yeah, he did.
That's when it was just like, sorry, I'm over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've not put out a song I like since NSYNC, to be honest.
Right. Right. I like
So,
NSYNC.
I love NSYNC.
Yeah.
I love me. Let me tell you something about me. Love me a boy band, love me a girl band.
Did you see?
I was Fifth Harmony's #1 fan.
They were from my daughter's school.
Well,
they're from Miami.
Well, Camila is, and I'm Camila's #1 fan.
They went to my school, my daughter's school.
God. Oh,
yeah, they were friends.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook that up. But first, I'm gonna hook you up with Jeff Lewis.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get you on the show.
I'm wondering if Jeff would consider settling down with me.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
you don't think I can do it? You don't think I could do it? Okay.
I mean, I think you'd have to work on the premature ejaculation.
Yes.
Because Jeff, you know. Yeah. I mean, I think
listen,
think about your grandmother kissing you and slipping you the tongue.
Oh God.
You know, think of dead puppies. Those things will kill a boner.
Yeah, that's
unless you're Ted Bundy.
Yeah. Maybe I just envision I'm having sex with you.
Jeff Lewis? I would have sex with Jeff. Oh, I would have sex with Jeff Lewis in a second. He's so hot.
He's so good looking.
He's so hot.
I love Jeff.
Oh my God. And he has a presence.
Oh yeah.
You know, he has a presence about it. You're like walking next to him. Like you know, when I go to the show, like we'll go to this coffee shop and then we walk back and like he's walking next to me and I just feel like I'm Jeff Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Like you feel represented.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you've got a man. Like I don't give a shit that he's gay. He's more man than many men I've ever.
More man than I could ever be. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You know. So. Okay. What is your next one?
Okay, let me see the one that you don't. I was going to talk about It Ends With Us.
Oh, no, you were not. No. You were going to talk about Craig and Paige.
Oh, Craig and Paige. Yes, let me talk to you about Craig and Paige.
No.
So, I'm not happy about it. Just because just because these are not my, it's not that it's my favorite thing. It's just that it's a moment. I am glad. How can I say this? I love Craig.
Yeah.
But Paige is too much for Craig.
Okay.
Okay. Craig was raised in, in Delaware. His parents are very, he's very white bread, you know?
Okay.
A little milk toasty, you know?
Okay.
He went to law school. His stories about law school have never made sense as someone who went to law school and took the bar and took the LSAT and all those things.
Yes, I agree with that.
None of anything he says make sense, even just from an administrative point of view. Okay. Right. So I don't know about that. The fact that I love that he loves a sewing machine and I love that he's created that, but she's too cool. You know what I mean? He's kind of more square. Listen, I would be happy with Craig. Like I would be happier with Craig because I like kind of square vanilla, they just want the white picket fence, the kids, the home cooking. That's who I am. I don't want to be at the clubs. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be any of those things, which is great because I'm not.
See, I felt like we were going to have a meet in the middle moment. I felt like she was going to kind of come down a little bit. He was going to go up a bit. Like I thought he was in my head, he was going to move to New York, but like they would be not always in Paige's world.
Right.
I was hoping.
I think that he was required.
Are you eating during the podcast?
I'm having a gummy bear because my blood sugar was low.
Oh my God.
So I think that Paige is the cusp of her. Like she's just at the pinnacle right now. She's doing really well.
Yeah.
Not because of the shows, but because for whatever reason, her podcast has resonated. It's been a long time too. You know, a lot of people don't realize that a podcast takes a little while to get going, right? Because people who listen to Howard Stern will listen to Howard Stern even if Howard Stern has 10 bad days in a row, because it's what they do. So people who listen to Giggly Squad, and I know a lot of them, my godchild, my whatever, she goes to her shows. Like, I've listened to the show and it's like, I don't get it. I don't get why everybody likes it. But
my problem is not Paige, though. It's Hannah. And I don't like the title.
Right. And I don't like what about call me daddy or whatever? Like,
call her daddy.
Call her daddy. Like that's a lot of money that they've paid twice for her to do that. And it's like,
can I tell you the thing that drives me the most nuts about Call Her Daddy? The audio is always terrible. It is the worst audio I've ever heard. It's like their volumes are not the same, and it drives me nuts.
Is she still with Barstools, or is she with Dear Media, or what?
No. Well, she went with Spotify, and then she got a Sirius XM deal.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, look, whatever. Sex sells. She talks about all those things, and that's fine. That's okay. But I think a lot of things about it's just that the people that you listen to become friends and become companions, and you like, no, well, Tuesday, you know, we're going to listen to Reality Court. Even if that week Reality Court sucked. Not that that's ever happened, because all our shows are fantastic.
So good. Always
They're so good. And we always put so much for you guys. You know, we really bring the best of us. So
we are doing hard-hitting journalism here.
We really are. So yeah, I didn't want them to break up, but I think that I'd rather them do it now than waste many more years. I think that it would be an uphill battle for Craig to try to stay in Paige's world, which he's not really comfortable in. He's pretending. And I don't know if you see it. He's much happier where he is. He should meet a girl from there and whatever. And Paige is going to meet some 6'5" blue eyes finance guy.
Don't tell me that.
That's what's going to happen. And I think that's what she wants. I think he was putting pressure on her to get married and the 2.5 kids and all that. And she's not ready for that. And good for her for knowing she's not ready. I didn't want them to break up. But if it had to happen, I'm glad it happened now.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
I'm in mourning. I'm in mourning about it, but it's okay. I'll be fine.
For someone that doesn't watch Southern Charm.
I didn't watch Summer House either until we were just in the car with Pat for a minute. I think so. He's getting a quick jerk off.
He was like laying back, right?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
Face, I had to. We're having a winter storm here, so I had to leave, and I'm in my car. I'm not jerking off.
Hey,
are you in a vest?
No,
I'm in a vest.
No, he's wearing like a members only jacket.
I think he's wearing a vest.
No, he's not. He's not.
I am. I'm wearing a zippy vest, trying to masturbate in a zippy vest.
Wow, a zippy vest. Did you get it from the kids department at Sears?
In the husky section, yeah.
Is it Garanimals? Is it Garanimals? Does it match with your pants?
Yeah. You guys are dicks.
Just have one question. We were talking about this before the show. You didn't hear us. We want to know what kind of face you make, you know, when you ejaculate.
Well, give me like 4.
Do you scream, or do you go like?
I was close. Give me like 4 more blocks, and I'll be able to show you.
Okay, perfect. We'll wait.
No, I don't think I make a face. I don't think I make a face.
We need to talk to Beth.
Pat, do you have a sex tape
on one day?
Yeah, we'll have her on. Sure. Do I have a sex tape? No, I don't. I need one though.
Okay.
The world needs to see that.
Yes.
Do you have a highlight reel in your head that you play when you got to get in the mood?
Yes. Every boy
does. It involve people? Of course, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying, does it involve people from high school or, I don't know, something?
No.
She's eating again.
It's just little baby. Look how little they are.
We hear it, though. Disgusting.
Yeah, it involves, like, I don't know who it involves, really. It's just, like, vaginas and stuff, like, from high school. Maybe not high school, college, probably.
So full bush?
Sometimes that's hot.
Oh. Yeah, it's like the big triangle, like from the 70s porn. Like,
yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's what you need.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Garanimal.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay, I got
It's okay. I'm glad that you were jerking
part
off
of
to
your
us.
highlight reel. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay, now I think we both agree on this next one, and that is the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni. And the reason why I love it so much is because I love a back and forth. I love that we were all ready to cancel Blake Lively, and now we're like, fuck Justin Baldoni.
Yeah. Like
I love flip-flopping. It brings me a lot of fun.
And this is going to take us into 2025.
Yo,
you know?
yeah.
It's a gift that keeps on giving, you know?
Yes.
And when you see the footage of her putting her hand of like, this is how to hug me. I don't know. I love that whole drama.
Now, my last favorite moment of 2024 is not a moment, but it is a moment. It's a person who is the moment. And that is Mary Cosby.
Oh,
Mary Cosby, period. Like, that's it.
You don't have anything else to say. Just Mary Cosby.
Mary Cosby. I love that woman.
That one name could elicit so many feelings of like, yeah. You know why? Because we're so tired of the bullshit. We love somebody that doesn't mince words.
Yep.
Who says what they think. And everybody loves to be that person that's like, oh, I'm one of those people that says what everybody's thinking and won't say, no, you're not. No, you are not. You put it through some stupid little filter and try to sugarcoat it. No, Mary Cosby says it without inflection in her voice, without any kind of emotion.
Yep.
She's a badass. She's like, I love her.
I love her.
National treasure.
I hope she's center snowflake next season.
Oh, she better be. I think, it's so funny how you can lose or get rid of somebody and then realize that she was the best one all along.
Did you guys hold anything in your season?
A mojito.
Oh, you had mojitos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought the mojitos was when we went to Peacock and they changed it up a bit.
We always had mojitos.
Oh, okay.
They weren't real though. They only give you the real stuff at Watch What Happens Live. If you ever go to Watch What Happens Live.
Oh, I'm sure. Andy's calling me right now and he's like,
is he calling you? Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, you are just like on everyone's radar right now.
Listen, let me tell you, I don't know when the next BravoCon is. Is it 2025 or 2026? When did he say?
2025. I'm trying to get my tickets.
Well, you don't need to get your tickets. We're going to go with Hurrdat. Everybody goes.
Oh,
Melissa goes, Teresa, everybody will go and we'll be there in the thing. And then you'll get to hang out. I'll take you with me to Jeff's party because he always does the thing. And it's going to be so fun. No, you don't have to get tickets. I mean,
can I just tell you something right now?
We get like press tickets, kind of.
This is lies. This is lies.
What is lies?
It's not going to happen.
Oh, it happened. It happened last year. It's happened.
Oh,
it's part of what we do.
It's part of what we do. That's right. It's in the job title.
Pat, can you confirm this since you unless
Pat is at home jerking off now.
Okay, Pat.
I'm literally masturbating. Yes, we can. We will do that. We will definitely have.
We were going to do that. We're going to.
So I don't have to sit in line waiting for tickets.
No, we'll figure it. We got enough people that we get enough tickets.
We're going to have our own room. We're going to have like a hotel room where people like do things, and we're going to go to the parties.
Have sex.
Yep.
Maybe.
For the 3 seconds you have sex, fine.
Perfect.
If you want to do that, get that in on your
wait.
own time.
Can't
when you take a coffee break. When I go get a drink of water, you can have sex.
Thank you. You know what?
We will be there.
While you're on here, Pat, I would like to end this episode with the fact that I am grateful for both of you for sticking this out. We had a rough start there in the beginning, not due to any of the three of us, but it was a little tough at first, and I love where we've ended up, and I'm excited to see what happens in 2025.
I am too. I am grateful for both of you. Now, Ace, do you have a quick little resolution for 2025?
Oh my God!
You guys, I'm not gonna hog up any more of your episodes. I love you both. I am grateful for both of you, and I'm so happy. Can't wait for next year.
Love you, beautiful.
I'm at the short strokes. I gotta go.
Go shave your back.
Short stroke.
It's kind of hard when you're so perfect to have a resolution, but I feel like in 2025, I want to be a little bit more laid back.
Because
I'm not laid back.
You're
I
not?
am no, I am not laid back
Yeah,
at all.
I'm very uptight too. I'm very uptight too. I get laid back with you on this show, but I'm very uptight.
Yeah, same. I don't want to be uptight. I want to be cool.
And just like chill for your kids because they feel that.
Yes.
Like my dog, it's my dog, Harry. He avoids me because he feels the tension. He feels the clenched jaw. He feels the shoulders, and he hangs out with Ken. Like I'll tell him, come cuddle, and then he won't put his body on me because he's like, you're a lot, lady. You know?
Yeah. So I feel like in 2025, you know, I'm medicated. It's all going well. I feel like hopefully I can just be cooler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fingers
I think you're plenty cool. For me, I want to be less politically correct. I'm not trying to get us canceled, but I think that the world
I feel like you're already there, but okay.
Yeah, no, but I'm going to do more. I'm going to take more chances, just more chances.
Okay.
I'm going to stop being like afraid of like shameless self-promotion. I'm not really good at By the way, did you see that I got you on Despierta America?
No.
Well, watch the whole video. I know it's long, but I posted it and tagged you.
Oh.
Yeah. And the other one that's on there is the producer guy we had on, your friend Chris.
Oh,
they showed that stuff. Anyway,
goodness.
Yeah. So, you know, I get you in the Washington Post and on Good Morning America on Univision, basically. So
it never
I'm promote
stops.
myself more because, you know, why not? I'm going to hold people accountable more.
Oh,
I'm not going to let things slide. So, like, you know, I know that it looks like I don't let things slide, but if you fucking say one more lie about me, like, you know, and you know who I'm talking to, those two, okay? Like, one thing that Leah said in the reunion is like, you keep saying lies about me, I'm going to start saying the truth about you.
Oh.
And that's what I'm going to do. So
do
not fuck with me.
Don't fuck with her in 2025.
And you're going to start an OnlyFans for your feet.
Oh, absolutely. I am starting an OnlyFans. No, I am 100% starting an OnlyFans because why the fuck not? I have nice feet. And if I could do that at my age, come on. It's almost like an anthropological experiment, you know?
Okay.
Like, can I make it happen?
I like that for you. I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. And we're going to see how it goes. And I don't know exactly what that entails, what I have to do with my feet, like always have nice pedicure. But some people want to see a callus, you know?
Oh.
The kinkiness is real.
Okay.
So
I've never had a foot fetish, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. And then I want to meet I want to meet Kyle and Lyle Menendez.
Yes, like, Kyle and Lyle, yes. And hopefully they subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Oh my God, yeah. For sure. So those are my things. And obviously to keep producing a great podcast, I am so grateful for the people who listen to us. I really am.
Oh, they're the best.
They're the best. And thank you so much. You know, this has been a great year. We're going to come back stronger next year. More great guests, more fun. You know, I'm glad that they get our humor.
And thank you to all of our guests. We've had the best fucking guests.
Oh my God, the best guests.
The guests make the show. So we're fucking losers. I love our guests.
Yeah, I love our guests too.
I'll be there.
I also want to make more friends in Charlotte.
Okay.
I'm looking for like affluent, educated, not swingers.
I am looking to make less friends in 2025.
Really? Well, because you've lived in the same place for a long time. You have a lot of friends. All my friends are.
Well, no, I don't have a lot of friends, but I'm ready to cut it down even more.
Yeah. No, I needed a gay, and I have Christian, and I mean, I'm taking Christian. I don't know if he wants to be my gay, but I love him so much.
Okay.
And then maybe like, I don't know, some other people, but I don't really care about that too much. Mostly the shameless self-promotion, the OnlyFans.
Less politically correct.
Accountable. Yeah. Okay. And politically incorrectness.
Wow. Guys, 2025 is going to be a big fucking year for us.
It's going to be a big year.
Fingers crossed that we don't get canceled.
We won't because then we just say I was senile. She didn't know what she was saying.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That'll work.
Yeah,
that'll work.
The signs are there, dude. They're there.
Guys, thank you so much for being a part of Reality Court this year. We'll be back next year. Hope you guys have a fun and safe New Year's Eve. Do not drink and fucking drive, you idiots. Get an Uber.
Yeah.
If you're in the Phoenix area, you can call me up. I'll come pick you up.
Yeah.
Don't
compare. I don't know how to. I don't drive really well, so don't.
I'm a terrible
driver.
driver.
Also, guys, really, a 5-star review as our little gift for the end of the year would be wonderful. I think maybe some of the negative reviews that somebody's doing from Finsta accounts are stopping.
Good.
You know, so I think now we can get get your reviews in there. It means a lot to us because we have very low self-esteem. So
we will pick our favorite review, and Anna will send you a foot pic.
I'll send you a foot pic and I'll read it, and I'll do a dramatic reading.
Oh, okay. Wow. I love that.
We'll do a dramatic reading while I show you my Skims nipple bra.
Oh, perfect.
In a tight shirt.
Nice.
Guys, seriously, get those reviews in there.
All right. Well,
I'm like seriously going to do whatever 2025.
I like it. I feel like court is officially adjourned for the year. The courts are closed for the year.
Actually, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Well, here's the thing. It cuts out your sound when you do it. So we only kind of heard that, but it's okay. Yeah, we can kind of hear it.
Okay. Love you, Ace.
I love you. I'm glad that we're doing this together. Thank you for everything. Thank you guys for listening. You're all the best. And we'll see you in 2025.
Next year. All right. Bye.